So let us take a few more questions in software engineering. First topic is reverse engineering. First is in reverse engineering process, what refers to the sophistication of the design information that can be extracted from the source code. Sophistication of the design information that can be extracted from the source code. What is your choice? These are four options for you. The answer is the abstraction level. So, the sophistication is the abstraction level of the design information that can be extracted from the source code. In reverse engineering, what refers to the level of details that is provided at an abstraction level. So, what is the answer? In reverse engineering, what refers to the level of details that is provided at an abstraction level? The answer is completeness. The core of reverse engineering is an activity called what? These are options for you. Extract abstractions or any other. The answer is C. Extract abstractions. The engineer must evaluate the old program and extract a meaningful specification of the processing that is performed. So the user interface that is applied and the program data structures and database that is used. These needs to be actually extracted. The next question is, what have become de rigueur for computer-based products in the system of every type? These are options for you. What has become de rigueur for computer-based products in system of every type? The answer is GUIs. Why? Because the redevelopment of user interface has become one of the most common types. De rigueur means the common types of re-engineering activity. But before a user interface can be built, reverse engineering should occur. Next is forward engineering is also known as, these are options for you, renovation, reclamation or extract abstractions. The option is D, both renovation and reclamation. Forward engineering, also called as renovation or reclamation, not only recovers design information from the existing software. You have a software or a code, now you design or recover the design part, but it also uses this information to alter or reconstitute the existing system in an effort to improve its overall quality. Means we can do it, improve the quality uh, via what, redesigning it in a way which is comprehensible by the user. Reverse engineering is the process of deriving the system design and specification from its what? Reverse engineering. Deriving system design and specification from its source code or any other. Answer is source code. Reverse engineering techniques for internal program data focus on the definition of classes of objects. Reverse engineering of techniques for internal data, program data, focus on the definition of classes of objects. Is it true or false? The answer is true. This is accomplished by examining the actual program code, so source code, with an intent of grouping related program variables. What is or which of the following steps may not be used to define the existing data model as a precursor to re-engineering a new database model? These are options for you. The answer is D. Discover user interfaces. So, discovering the user interfaces may not be used to define the existing data model as a precursor to re-engineering a new database model. Once information defined in the preceding step is known, a series of transformations can be applied to map the old database structure into a new database structure. Next is, much of the information necessary to create a behavioral model can be obtained by observing the external manifestation of the existing what? These are options for you. Now tell me the answer. The answer is B, interface. The GUI or the interface, it provides the base for the behavioral model. So much of the information necessary to create behavioral model can be obtained by observing the external manifestation of the existing interfaces. Now next question is, extracting data items and objects to get information on data flow and to understand the existing data structures that have been implemented is sometimes called as what? Extracting data items and objects to get information on data flow, understanding the existing data structure. This is known as the data analysis. Reverse engineering and re-engineering are equivalent process of software engineering. Is it true or false? Is it false or any other? The answer is false, because re-engineering is the process of analysis and change whereby a system is modified by first reverse engineering and then forward engineering. Re-engineering means, in re-engineering, what re-engineering is equal to reverse engineering then forward engineering. Transformation of a system from one representation form to another is known as what? Transformation of a system from one representational form to another is, these are options for you. The answer is, of course, D, both A and D. It is refactoring and forward engineering. This one, refactoring and restructuring. Next is, which of the following is not an objective of reverse engineering? What is not the objective? These are options for you. The answer is to assist migration to case environment. No, because reverse engineering, the objectives can be to reduce maintenance effort, to cope with the complexity, extreme complexity or high complexity, and to avoid the side effects. So reverse engineering helps us to detect side effects rather than avoiding them. Next topic today is software re-engineering. What are the problems with restructuring? These are options for you. What are the problems with restructuring? The answer is loss of documentation. Restructuring doesn't help with poor modularization where related components are dispersed throughout the code. So loss of documentation will be there. Which of the following is not a module type? Not a module type. Functional module, process support modules, hardware modules, object modules. So the answer is A, object modules. Except option A, all other are module type. You have hardware modules, you have function modules, you also have process support modules. Reverse engineering of data focuses on what? Reverse engineering of data focuses on, the answer is C, all of the mentioned means internal data structure and database structures. Reverse engineering is interested in internal data structure as well as database structures. Now the next question is, forward engineering. Engineering is not necessary if an existing software product is producing the correct output. Is it true? No. Forward engineering refers to taking high-level model, using it to build a more complex lower-level implementation. Next is, which of the following is not an example of business process? Business process, which is not the business process. The answer is D, of course. Testing software is not a business process. Designing a new product, hiring an employee, purchasing services, all these are business processes. Which of the following is a data problem? Options are here. Choose one. The answer is B, record organization problems. These are which of the following is a data problem? Recording organization problem is a data problem. So record representing the same entity may be organized differently in different programs. When does one decides to re-engineer product? So these are options for you. Answer is when hardware and software support becomes obsolete. You need to re-engineer product. So re-engineering involves putting in the effort to make the system easier to maintain. Okay, subsystem of a larger system require few maintenance. No, when system crashes frequently, you may require it, but for that you need to check for some error. When tools to support restructuring are disabled, no, this is not true. So we go with this C. Which of the following is not a business goal of re-engineering? The answer is none of the mentioned, because no such goal is mentioned which is not a business goal. So we can take this, because cost reduction, time reduction, maintainability. This is the correct answer, because all these are. Which of these benefits can be achieved when software is restructured? Which of these benefits can be achieved when software is restructured? All options. The answer is again all options, because if you want to achieve what benefits you want to achieve in software restructured, you want higher quality programs, you want reduced maintenance effort, you want software to be easier to test. So these three are true for you. Next is data re-engineering may be part of a process of migrating from a file-based system to a DBMS-based system, or changing from one DBMS to another. Is it re-engineering? Yes. Data engineering, it involves analyzing and reorganizing the data structure in a program, because we are dealing with the source code. BPR stands for what? Business process requirement or business process re-engineering? BPR stands for business process re-engineering. Next is source code translation is a part of which re-engineering technique? source code translation is a part of which re-engineering? Is it refactoring or any other? The answer is restructuring. Restructuring is the source code translation. So restructuring involves automatic conversion from the structured to the unstructured code. Now next is process improvement. This is the third topic today. First is robustness answers which of the following descriptions? Robustness. These are options for you. The answer is D. Process continues in spite of unexpected problems. Robustness. It should not fail, or non-graceful degradation should not be there. Next is process improvement is a set of activities, methods and transformation that developers use to develop and maintain information system. Is it true or false? Answer is false. The definition is of system development process, not the process improvement. Understandability answers which of the following description? Understandability. 4 options. Give me the correct answer. Understandability. The answer is the extent to which the process is explicitly defined. The first option will take. Understandability answers the extent to which the process is explicitly defined. Next is, how many stages are there in process improvement? Options are here. You have around 3 stages. These are the 3 stages for you. These stages are process improvement, analysis and change. These are the 3 stages. In which stages of process improvement bottlenecks and weaknesses are identified? Is it analysis or any other? The answer is B, process analysis. In process analysis, the current process is assessed and bottlenecks of weaknesses are identified. Next is prototypes and 4GL business systems are categorized under which process? Prototypes and 4GL. The answer is informal. Here the development team choose their own way of working. 4GL. Next is the documentation of a process which records the task, the roles and the entities used is called what? The documentation of a process which records the task, roles and entities used. The answer is process modeling. So process model may be presented in different perspectives. So the documentation of a process which records the task, roles and entities is known as the process modeling. It is always best to start process analysis with a new test model. Is it true or false? The answer is false. It is always best to start process analysis with existing model, not a new test model. People then may extend and change this. What is tangible output of the activity that is predicted in a project plan? Tangible means you can feel, you can touch, you can assume. The answer is deliverable. Deliverable is the tangible output of an activity that is predicted in a project plan. The next question is, what is often undefined and is left to the ingenuity of the project managers and engineers? Options. Answer is exception. Exceptions are often undefined and is left to the ingenuity of the program managers and engineers to handle them. Which of the following is not a part of process change? Options are here. Which of the following is not a part of process change? The answer is introducing new team members to existing project. This is not a part of process change. Whereas introducing new practices, method and processes, introducing or removing deliverable, introducing new roles and responsibilities, these are the part of process change. So adding more developers aid to process completion rather than changing it. CMM is a continuous model. Is it continuous model? You have to answer this. The answer is wrong because it is discrete. There are 5 levels, discrete levels, not a continuous one. There is a clear distinction between 2 models, 2 levels. The CMMI, this is CMM, this is CMMI. Assessment is based on X point cycle. What is the value of X? X point cycle. The answer is D, 6. Because in 6 we have not performed, managed, defined, quantitatively managed and optimized. These are the 6 points. So these were a few MCQ questions for you. We'll be taking more shortly. Thank you so much.